Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Chandra, and in today's video I will be doing my monthly budget for the month of October. So if you're interested in that type of content, then let's get right into it. So the first thing I like to do is take out my budgeting worksheets. I do have these available in my Stan store for those that may be interested. I will leave a link to it in the description box down below for those that want to start their budgeting journey or to start budgeting for the month of October. So the first sheet is my undated monthly calendar. You just want to fill this in the month that you're working on. So this month is October, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in all the dates for October. Now that I have all the dates on my calendar, I'm going to go ahead and list out all of my money goals for this month. So my money goals this month is to save $500, to use my card strategically. I'm not sure if I spelled that right, but hopefully I did. Then I want to track my expenses daily. And the reason why I want to track my expenses daily is because it gives me content to post on my social media account and to just help others start tracking their expenses daily. Because when you do it daily, and instead of waiting until the end of the month, end of the week, you don't have that much to write out. So that's why I put to start tracking it daily. I've been doing that. I haven't been consistent with doing it every single day, but I have, for the most part, tracked my expenses every single day for the month of September. And it has given me content because I can actually do like daily vlogs and things like that. So if you're in the personal finance space and you're looking for different ways to create content, do a mini vlog of how you spent, what you spent for the day. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So the next thing I want to do is list out all of my paydays for the month of October. I do work at the post office. I'm paid every other Friday, and my paydays this month will be on the 14th and the 28th. And the next thing I like to do is write out all of my bills, how much they are, and I put it on the dates that they're due. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Once I get done writing out all of my bills, how much they are, and putting them on the dates that they're due, now I'm going to highlight all of the bills I'm going to be paying with wet paycheck. So I was just paid on September 30th, and everything highlighted in orange will be taken care of with that check up until the next time that I'm paid. Then once I'm paid on the 14th, everything in purple will be taken care of with this paycheck. And I have everything set up on automatic draft. So I put money into my checking account and the money comes out automatically once the bill is due. And then everything on the 28th will be paid with that check. And all the way up until the next time that I'm paid again in November. Now with everything done right here, you would think that we would be done, but these are only just the bills. Now you got to project your monthly income and your monthly expenses that you're going to be spending for the month. So I budget my paycheck at the lowest amount that I've ever received, and that's $1,500. I'm paid twice per month, so my monthly budgeted income is $3,000. Then I'm going to take my income and I'm going to minus all of these bills just to see what I will have left to put towards my expenses. After taking away my bills from my monthly budgeted income, I'm left with $900.86. I know that one of my monthly goals is to save $500, and then I have childcare expenses, and then I need gas money to get back and forth to work. So by the time that I add all of that up, I don't think I'm gonna have enough to save $500 because I still need to go to the grocery store and do all of the basic necessities that I need to live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the most important things first, and then I'm going to see what I have left over, and then that will tell me what I need to do at the end to see how I can still be able to save $500. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I have listed out all of my expenses from most important to least important. So with my child care, I have to pay $75 a week. That's $300 a month. Then for gas, I'm going to do $60 a week. Normally it's around $52, but I like to round up just in case. You know, the prices with gas, it keeps fluctuating. And food, I put $200. I really spend like around $180, $190, but I'm going to keep it at $200 because I never went over that amount, and that's just like my safe zone. And then from all of my bills and expenses, what I have remaining is $160.86. Now, I know that my goal is to save $500, so the only thing that means that I have to do is to pick up some extra hours at work, or either find me a side hustle that I can pick up to make some additional money, because these are pretty much all of my bare bones budget. These are things that I have to pay. I mean, credit cards are not important, but I don't want my credit score to drop. I'm working on my credit score and things like that, and I'm working on getting things paid off. So maybe if I could put all of my food and my gas on my credit cards, because I've been trying to use my credit card more strategically, like I've mentioned, is one of my goals. So I'm going to put the food and gas on my credit card. However, I still want to be able to pay it off at the end of the billing cycle. So that's the amount that I'm hoping that I will not go over. I don't want to exceed that limit. So that's what I'm putting to the side for it. Now that we have the monthly budget completed, we want to break this down even further. Even though we have it as a monthly layout, I like to budget by paycheck, because not all the time is my paycheck $1,500. Normally it's more than that. So I want to go ahead and see how I can budget out the paychecks once I break down this monthly budget. So let's get right into that. So for the paycheck budget worksheet, all you're going to do is list out all of the bills that you're going to be paying with the paycheck. So all of these bills were already taken care of on the last paycheck budget worksheet. And let me show you that. So here is my last payday budget worksheet, which comes all the way up to October 12th. So that's already taken care of. I don't have to list any of those bills on this paycheck worksheet. Only bills I have to list out is the ones that I'm going to be paying with the paycheck. So once I'm paid on the 14th, I need to take care of all of these bills. So I'm going to write all of this out. Since I already know that the middle of the month, that's where I spend the least amount of money, I go ahead and take out the money for the food. So say, for instance, if I use one of my credit cards, then this will be the check that I will pay that money back, or this will be the amount that I will put towards food or go to the grocery store on during this pay period. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add up all of my bills and expenses, and then I'm going to take my income and I'm going to minus all of my bills and expenses, and I'm going to see exactly what I have left. So now I'm going to take my income, which is $1,500, and I'm going to minus my bills and expenses to see what I have left. So my bills and expenses for this paycheck comes up to $1,148.79, leaving me with $351.21, which I will roll over or keep in my checking account to roll over to help me with the bills on the next check, because that's where I spend the most money. That's when rent and things are due and things like that. And you will see that on the next paycheck budget that I'm about to show you right now. Now going into the second paycheck of the month, which is the 28th, I'm gonna go ahead and write out all of the bills and expenses that will be taken care of with this check. The first thing I do is I put the date at the top, so October 28th, And I'm going to put remaining because I should have money left over from the last check. And the remaining amount that I should have left over is $351.21. And then my USPS check, we budget at $1,500, which give us a total income or budgeted income of $1,851.21. Now the next thing I do is I list out all of the bills that I'm going to be taking care of with this check, and pretty much my bills stay the same. So basically I'm going to go back up until the next time that I'm paid in November and write out all the bills that I'm going to be paying with this paycheck. Now list out my income minus my bills and expenses and see what I have left. So my income should be $1,851.21 if I only make $1,500 from my job and roll over $351.21 from my previous check. Subtracting the bills, and here's where it gets tricky because now the bills are more than what the budgeted income is gonna be. So the bills for this paycheck is $1976.99, leaving me with negative $125.78, meaning that I need to either go ahead and cut some expenses or go ahead and figure out a way to make more money. I do have a savings account and I do make money online with selling my budgeted workbook. So normally my debt payments I don't really have to worry about. If I make money online with my budgeted workbook, I just put the money towards the credit cards and things like that. Or if I pay off my credit cards, like, because I was thinking about doing that as soon as my money hit from my budget workbooks that I've sold, to go ahead and pay off the credit cards, I might not have a monthly payment for the month of October. So right now we're looking at a negative income, a negative amount of $125.78 at the end of the month. So we got time to actually cut some expenses or either figure out ways to make some more money, because I definitely don't want to touch my savings, and this would guarantee that I still make that $500 goal, because you see at the end I wasn't able to make the $500 goal because I have too much bills to save that exact amount. But I know me, I automate my savings, and that's exactly why you always see me put it at the top, because once I'm paid, that $250 automatically goes into my savings account, and I'm trying not to touch it. So I just got to figure out ways to make more money or to bring this number at least a positive number. But I do think that I'll make more money with my job, with my full-time income, because my check is never really at $1,500. It's a little bit more than that. And with the holidays coming up and my son out of school for a week, I will be able to put in some extra hours at work to, make it all balance out and to get ahead of the game. So that's pretty much it for the monthly budget. If you are interested, like I said before, in these worksheets, if you want to create your monthly budget for the month of October, you can get this workbook off of my Stan store. It's for $10. I will leave the link to it down below in the description box. And if you have any questions or if there's any type of videos that you guys want to see, please let me know. I would love to create them for you. I'm getting more consistent with being on YouTube, and I post videos over here every week. I've been doing it 2 times a week, but last week I kind of fell off. So I post videos over here at least once a week. And thank you guys so much for supporting me. And thank you guys for tuning into these videos. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.